Hi, I'm Stacy.
And I'm Kelsey.
And we are
Pilates Before
Pickup. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. And you know what we really wanted to do today is just yap. Yap it all out.
Because that's what we love to do.
That's what we love to do. And we just wanted a casual episode of just us so we could catch up with you guys and tell you what's going on in our neck of the woods.
Yes. We had a wonderful class this morning. The Friday special at Twin Lion.
There's something magical about the Friday class. It's
Yeah.
this combination of like, we're so excited for the weekend. We just crushed the week. And also everyone just got an outfit for their weekend. It was so amazing. I'm like, all right, what's your plans? What are we wearing? What's the weather? We're looking at the weather. We're like, what are we wearing tomorrow? So it was so much fun to shop around with the girlies.
It's a really good way to head into the weekend because hopefully anyone who works, their workload's a little lighter. And it's just good positive vibes.
100%.
Had the best time.
Honestly, a lot of the girls have their phones or their iPads or whatever up on their work email.
Oh, yes.
Just like, but you got to sneak it in. You know what I mean?
So good.
It's Pilates or pickup, y'all.
Yep. Whatever your pickup may be.
Yeah, that's right. Everyone has a different pickup.
Yeah, because we talk about this. You know, our classes are not just for moms, and we want to really nail that home. Yes, I think we can obviously relate most to our moms and our mom friends and whatnot, but this is meant for everybody.
Yes, we are moms for sure, but our classes.
Are you sure? For sure, we're moms.
For sure, we're moms, but our classes are not like about motherhood. So I recently was at Pickup, and one of the moms there, who I always chat with, she's a certified yoga teacher. She's just taking time off having her babies and all that. And her sister is really into Pilates and is a little bit younger than us. And she's like, "Oh, we should do this class together." And her sister's like, "I'm not a mom, so I want you to know we want you to come. Don't care if you've procreated. We just want you to come to get a banging workout class. We have procreated, but that doesn't mean you have to."
So anyways, classes are for everyone. And if you haven't checked it out, we'd love to have you.
Don't have to have any experience.
No, it's wonderful for everyone, no matter where you are at your stage of movement or in life. If you want to just come for the good hang and a little bit of movement, we are welcoming everyone with open arms. It was amazing. Today we had gals who are in their, teens to 20s to, gals our age, moms or moms to be. It's just amazing how it's a space for all, and we're here to support you. And we
have cousins coming that didn't know that they were signed up, and they're
so cute.
"Hey, what are you doing here?" So I feel like the word's getting out. So we appreciate all of our clients that keep coming and showing up for themselves.
We just made a huge announcement on our Instagram platform about us switching up our schedule a little bit, and starting June 9th, we are going to be collaborating with Prima Wellness Club, and we will be popping up there on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays and Sundays. Tuesdays 9:15, Sundays 8 a.m. Their space is beautiful. It's really cool. They've got
lots of windows,
lots of nice natural light.
Talk about the amenities.
The amenity space is really cool. They have offerings where you can utilize their saunas and their cold plunges. They have 2 different types of saunas. They can teach you all about it and, all their benefits and whatnot. So it could be a really great option for after class if you sign up through Prima to utilize those amenities, which is really cool. The other fun fact is classes at Prima are going to be heated with infrared. So we will keep it at a 90-degree temperature, which will feel good, nice and cozy. And that infrared heat feels a little bit more like the sun beaming on you versus a humid air. So we can't wait to start there. We will be continuing our Friday classes at Twin Lion for our, good way to kick off the weekend, and a little social hour, a little shopping hour. So
I'm so excited.
That's what's coming.
We're going to have a little bit more space, which is fun. I think we'll be able to draw some new faces. So we're really excited to offer this new
schedule.
Experience,
new schedule, all good things.
Should we also talk about our summer? Because we're about to, by the time this podcast is out, we will have released our summer schedule. So we can
talk about it. Totally. So first off, we've already announced our first summer movement social over at the beach in Marblehead. Details will be announced once you sign up. But fun outdoor morning of movement. We've got pretty cool wellness swag bags that everyone gets to take away.
And one of our most exciting sponsors to date is Blue Canoe, our local favorite coffee
Snaps
place.
for Blue Canoe. Give them your snaps.
Woo!
Yes.
This when we talked about this months ago, this is what we talked about literally. We're like, maybe Blue Canoe will do coffee and we'll teach Pilates.
Yes.
And that's genuinely so exciting for us. So thank you to Blue Canoe.
Drop
Hopefully
us.
They have toasted coconut.
Yeah, I was
is
going
that
to
the
say
color?
coconut macaroon.
Favorite color.
Coconut macaroon is our favorite, but drop us your favorite flavors on Instagram. We'll put a little poll
Especially
out there.
if you're coming.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Drop us your favorite flavors and we'll see if we can hook it up.
That's right.
So we can't wait for this event. It's going to be so nice. A little morning movement, 8:30, June 14th, outdoors.
Kind of kicks off summer.
Kickoff of summer.
The end of school, sports, all that stuff. So you can kind of like maybe, I don't know, channel it into mom for 45 minutes.
Yes.
Or if you're not a mom, maybe you can just put yourself in your body and come to class and enjoy it. And the weather's going to be great. We're manifesting amazing weather that I called the sunshine. She's coming. And it's going to be great. You want to know what's so funny? I was just thinking about this.
Yeah.
Side note. So my husband has been listening to our podcast because, support. And I didn't ask him for feedback because I don't want it. But hi, Lee. He goes, you interrupt Stacy too much.
Oh!
So now every time that we do this, I'm like, oh my God, am I interrupting her?
Really?
So it's in the back of my head.
I don't feel that way at all.
Let me know if you feel like I'm interrupting.
No. I think it's good banter. We're all good. All right. So we've got Movement Social on June 14th.
Big June event. Yeah.
Big June event. We are also doing an event for the Moms Co-op. Private event for the Moms Co-op. Woo! So if you are a member of the co-op, that one's a freebie. June 20th, morning movement social with the ladies of the co-op, and we're going to just do our classic signature class. We'll have some coffee. We'll have some protein balls after. It'll be wonderful.
It's going to be great.
So if you haven't tried it, here's an opportunity to get your feet wet, give it a go, and come move with us. And then we're getting out on the water July 9th. We're heading out on the water with Sup East Coast style out of Riverhead Beach.
Can't let the kids have all the fun.
Yeah, we're heading out on the water for a mom's paddle or wherever you're at in life paddle. It's going to be beautiful. Well, it'll be around like sunset time, Thursday night. It'll be so good.
Thursday night, so we're thinking about maybe having like a little canned bevy after instead of a coffee.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Might get crazy.
Yeah, I love it. And we'll hang on the beach. So we'll send you guys some info on that one. Ask us more about it, and we'll tell you we'll tell you all the details.
So our final event of our summer series, and one that I'm so looking forward to, the girls are taking their talents to Nantucket. We are going to collaborate with someone who I have been moving with for, don't make me do that math, but definitely over 15 years at this point. Her name is Kristen. She's the owner of Form, which is a bar studio, and they have Pilates on Nantucket, and we are so freaking excited. We're going to do one event outdoors
On August 13th.
On August 13th, and that's going to be sort of like a community event. Our thoughts are that there's a playground or a grassy area close by, so if kids are around, if dads are there, it's like, whatever's going on
Whole
around
family
us
affair.
will be going around, but the girlies will be moving. And you know what? I feel like the men can move too. The men should sign up too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dads, get it together, dads.
Our classes, our events, they're made for all.
They're made for all.
Made for all.
And then the following day, which is what, the 15th?
The 14th.
14th.
Friday the 14th.
Friday the 14th, we are going to take it in studio. We're going to be inside Form. I don't know the exact time. I think it's 9:30. It might be 9 or 9:30. But all of the details of that will be posted when Form's schedule is posted. We're just going to post and talk about our dates and our events, and then the specifics will come along. But if you're on island in August, come hang out with us. Mm-hmm. We're going to make some new friends. We're going to see some old ones. We're going to bring some friends. Everyone's coming. The girls are coming. So it'll be really fun.
Your calendars.
Yeah.
It's going to be a summer.
That's our summer. That's our look ahead.
Yes. Can't wait to see you there. Some of our listeners know that you are coming off of a little knee injury. How you feeling? How you doing?
I'm feeling okay. Update. So I had a minor tear in my meniscus, which I have hypermobility. So I've had joint issues like this before. So when this happened, I was bending down. I wish it was cooler than that. I had played tennis the night before, and the following day I literally bent down.
The muscles were fatigued.
I think it was a lot of like the lateral movement, and also I'm not gonna lie, there was like a little tequila at the tennis event, and I can be competitive, so I was like fully sprinting around. It was what's called 105.
Yeah,
Where it's like if you
the
just
Merry
hit
Mixers.
the Merry Mixers.
It was a really good event too.
If you just hit the ball, you like prevent the other team from getting their full amount of points. So my job as someone who's coming back from tennis from a long hiatus was literally to just not let the ball be whiffed. I'm like, no, just make contact.
She did
I'm
it.
boogieing on that court. I was boogieing. I was sprinting. I was sweating.
Wait, pause. Mind you, Kelsey also had the most gorgeous hair down because she forgot her hair tie, but you owned it. And
Let me tell you something. I like thought this was like a tennis themed party. I was like, look at my outfit. I'm so cute. My hair is curled. I look amazing. And we're going to see the people. And then we get there and it's like, oh no, this is like a tennis match.
People came to play.
People came to play. There was like people that weren't even a part of the community that just saw the event.
Yeah.
Like this one guy that I made friends with. Like I was like, you have to play tennis with my husband because he's always looking for someone. And I'm like, how'd you end up here? He's like, I literally just saw it on social media.
I love that.
I just thought we were all like
Part
connected.
of it. Yeah,
It was so much fun. But yeah, so anyways, needless to say, I was sprinting around. The next day I just bent down and I just heard a pop. And honestly, it felt fine for a few days. I taught Pilates that day. Well, really, Stacey taught, and I hobbled around and got the coffees because it was the class that was at my house.
Oh, you were pretty unwell that day.
I was a little unwell.
You were pretty unwell.
I couldn't bend my knee joint. So anyways, I went to the doctor, minor tear in the meniscus, and we stayed off of it for a week. We crutched around town, and I'm feeling a lot better. I even did the split lunge series that you did today.
How'd it feel?
I'm just sort of like staying in my lane, not going too low.
Yeah.
Not being dramatic with my range of motion, staying in a small range of motion, and just kind of like focusing on my form. Where's my knee placement? Why is it pulling in? And just kind of like reconnecting, starting from the basics. So that's where I'm at. I have gone on a few walks and stuff. So I really feel like
getting back
it's
to the
behind
routine.
me. Tomorrow is 2 weeks.
Tomorrow's 2 weeks.
Has it been 2 weeks since Merry Mixers?
I feel like it's been longer than that.
It's been longer.
Yeah.
Too. Maybe tomorrow's 3 weeks. I'll have to look at my calendar. But so yes, I'm feeling really good. I'm ready to get back to movement. It is funny though, when you don't move for a while, things start happening. One thing I've noticed is like mental. I'm like, wait, why am I feeling like this? It's like, oh, because you haven't exercised in 3 weeks. And it's like, even just like when I put my clothes on, I'm like, I just feel like I feel better in every aspect of my life when I'm moving.
Yes.
And it's not like anything else changed. Nothing else changed. If anything, I was been working more than I ever have, eating healthier than I ever have. It was just the movement piece.
Yeah.
So that's how I know that truly movement is therapy for me. So that's kind of where I'm at. But during this whole thing, on the opposite end of the scale, my friend Stace here has added something amazing to her routine, and I want to pick your brain about it. And I think people would love to hear about what you've added into your routine.
Yeah, so you guys probably see my little strength videos that I do every now and again.
Big strength
Girl. I try and do at least like 3 strength workouts a week. I think that is so important as we age to really maintain that muscle mass. So important. Longevity.
So what if someone doesn't know anything about exercise at all? Strength meaning what?
Lifting your weights, lifting heavier.
Heavier weights.
Yes. So important. But also like build your way up to it. Like something to be said for like that body weight strength and then working your way up. So like you don't have to.
What specifically have you added to your routine?
So in addition to my at-home videos, I have been seeing Jeff Quinn over at the JCC twice a week for a full body workout session.
Amazing. Shout out Jeff.
Shout out Jeff. He's really getting me to level up in what I'm, trying out, the weights I'm lifting, and just doing things that I might not be able to do at home or feel inspired to do at home. So I'm like,
it's awesome having another set of eyes on you when you're doing something with heavyweight.
Exactly. And he is, I think, similar to us, like all about form and the anatomy. Like, so I think that's why it works really, really well. And I'm so interested in it because like he's so focused on that. So it's been wonderful. And I highly encourage, if you're new to strength training or if you already do strength training and you love it, give it a try with a trainer. Like it's pretty eye-opening for like muscles maybe that I'm not working properly or maybe muscles that I haven't even worked at all yet. Like I always talk about how like, yes, we do a lot of core work in our classes, but like I'm not always taking classes. We're just teaching. And as a an instructor, especially in what we're doing, we're walking around and we're, queuing
Our main
and we're
focus
helping
is
our
our
clients. Yes. So we're not always doing the work. So it really is important for me to dive into the core work. So we're doing a lot of interesting standing core work, which is cool. Resistance band core work. And yeah, I'm just building. I said that was my number one goal, to really build my core strength, because I've had a lot of back injuries. And so we're on our way, and I really, really do love it. And it's challenging me in ways that, I haven't been challenged in a long, long time. We did so funny. We did sled pushes.
Oh God.
But my competitive nature came out. We did it in a way where it was a little competitive, and we were told who had like the fastest time recently, Lauren Foley. I think you're the one to beat. But it was so funny. It was like after a bender over weekend, me and Beth Melander went out there and we tried to sled push.
You're like, push.
We were like, we got this. And we come out of the gates so fast.
So fast, so strong.
And lap 2, we were like, I think we're gonna croak here. And on that final push, the two of us were moving at snail's pace. But I tell you, my legs felt so sore. Days. It was such a good sore. Anyways, all that to say, it's a great workout. Give it a try. We love it.
I think it's so cool to like do those explosive movements that obviously we're not doing in Pilates, because it keeps like that athletic side of you, or even just kind of linking it back to the tennis thing. It's like you won't just snap your knee because you've been working on that explosive side to side lateral movement or front, whatever, any plane of motion. But I think that's so awesome. And a lot of people look at us and they're like, oh, these girls must do Pilates every day. And at the end of the day, that's never been the case. I love Pilates more than anything else in the world, but I don't only do that for exercise, because there's more to it than just that. And this is like a 360 view on health and wellness. It's not just like we do Pilates. It's like, well, how can we move and groove in our life better and longer and longevity? And that's not all just Pilates, although stability is an important piece of that. So is that explosive sort of sled push, box jump, those kind of like gym focus exercises.
Well, it was funny when you were talking about your knee injury. You were like, if I didn't have like the balance and the strength from like all the movement I do, this injury could have been a whole lot worse.
100%.
Right?
So most likely, this is coming from the doctor, not from me, so I don't know much about the medical terms, but most likely I dislocated my knee a little, and the ligaments moved with it. So it's like a stretch or a slight tear. And if you don't have the flexibility or whatever in your ligaments, or you don't like immediately go to that perfect form, if it's like your nature is to go to that like knee in, knocked knees form, you would tear your more than just your meniscus, like your MCL, ACL. So I don't know, it's all just very interesting, but it does have me thinking that I do need to I'm going to do PT, because I want to make sure that this is an injury that is repeats, like it's once it's happened, you are more susceptible to it. So I just want to make sure that I prevent it long term and get on the right track. And then you might see me working out with a trainer too, because I gotta get in there, you know?
Let's go. All right. Movement's been great. I'm feeling good. I love my walking as well. So keep your walking. Get your Pilates or your flexibility or your yoga or your mobility, stretching, whatever it may be. That combo is 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Part 2 brought to you by Diet Coke.
Okay, so last time we had such a great podcast, such a fun time yapping, and we have the videos to prove it, but we don't have the sound.
Zero audio.
So, and you know what? I think that one was on me this time. So, anyways, we're back. And we're just going to talk real life shit.
Yeah, we're going to finish our yap session. So, we touched on what we're doing, how we're moving, how we're feeling.
What we got going on this summer.
One new addition that we just announced. New pop-up. Exciting news to share. We are collaborating with the one, the only Fit Ritual. Heyo. In Swampscott. We're going to be doing a build and balance, all about lengthening and strengthening. So we'll start with a 30-minute Pilates session, really leaning into our classical Pilates move. with our modern twist, followed by some badass strength movement with our girlies from Fit Ritual. After that, what's going on?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. After that, talking about literally right after that?
Yeah, literally right after.
We're going to shop with On Pair, which I have
Pair.
literally said probably every day to Stacey for like 3 weeks that I really need to get summer charms. So I will be spending. I really, like, I wore my On Pair earrings in Florida and I had like the pearls, which I lost. Ugh. But and like a shell and whatever, and I never received so many compliments because it was just so much summer and so like vibey that so I need to kind of replace some. Lean into it, kind of want to get different hoops. So anyways, if you want to shop with us, do that. And then we also got some really cool sponsors that I'm not ready to announce yet because we're still in like the emailing phase of these things. But we kind of went outside the box. So I hope a lot of it pans out because it will be fun to try some bigger brands and hopefully some smaller ones. So
yeah. It's going to be a fun night. It is on Thursday, June 25th at 6 p.m.
At 6 p.m.
So get yourself a sitter, or if you don't have kids, come on out with us.
And don't just get the sitter from 6 to 7. I would say we're going to be there. We're going to shop. We're going to drop. It's going to be amazing.
And there's like Sam Walker's next door. Should we go get a bev? Should we go get an app spritz? How fun.
Oh my God. Should we go get a spritz, you guys?
Yeah. This could be a good night.
Let's do that.
So we're going to have some fun. Let's go. Tickets will be limited, only 25 spots. I believe we're launching the event this week. So you'll be able to register by end
probably
of
by the time this is posted, we're already registering.
We'll already be sold out.
We're just so sold out already.
JK.
No, but on a real note, we're going to Fit Ritual ourselves tomorrow at 9, which I'm so excited. And I was telling the ladies behind Fit Ritual, which are Steph and Kaylee, that I'm like a little bit scared of heavier weights, but we're going to try it out tomorrow, so I'm so excited. It's
no day but today, Kels. No day but today.
It's just been a while, so I'm excited about that. Yeah. And then right after, what are we doing in this gorgeous studio of theirs?
We're going to podcast.
Yeah, we are. Woo-hoo-hoo. So if you're driving by Vinton Square tomorrow and you see us podcasting through the windows of Fit Ritual, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. It's going to be so good. We've never, I don't think we've podcasted.
On the road.
On the road. We're taking it on the road.
We're taking our talents on the road, girl.
Speaking of that, when we do head up Nantucket, we will be podcasting. Oh, yeah, we're going to have
Kristen Giddings on the podcast for sure.
What's her nickname?
I call her K-Gids.
K-Gids?
Well, I didn't just call her that. We all called her K-Gids, and I was K-Nest, so.
Cute.
She's my girl. Hey, let's talk about our first class at Prima.
Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. Debrief.
Debrief.
So much has happened since we last
tried to film this.
So we had our first official class at Prima, which was outstanding.
I left literally on a high.
Yeah. So good. We got that like in studio energy. We got our mojo back. Not that it was ever gone.
Lost it, but there's just something about being in a studio where everyone is so in the zone.
Yes.
We had a lot of familiar faces.
A few
newbies, a few Prima girls mixed with our PBP girls. And it was just literally so fun. I was just looking around and I was like, a year ago, us could never have imagined this.
Never.
And so it's just like one of those pinch me moments. And then it's just such a like unique space too. We got out and we tried the cold plunge, which I am not a huge cold girl. I actually have it. I was looking this up because I have an autoimmune disease, and at first,
is it not good for us?
I thought it wasn't going to be great for us, but they did say like if it's like in the summer and it's warm out and you're sweating, which we were all those things, and you take your body temperature down, it might not be as bad as like going in the Atlantic Ocean in January. Okay. Like it kind of just depends on the levels. And then Lee was
what
asking
could be
me
bad? Tell me what could be bad for your autoimmune.
I think it was something about your hormones. But then Andrea, who owns Prima, was telling us that was it the cold plunge or the dry heat was really good for a hormone balance. I don't know. I'm going to try. I'm going to keep trying this summer. I've not been on my autoimmune game. I've been eating gluten. I've been drinking. I've been everything.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. And honestly, one of my biggest symptoms with my autoimmune, 2 things. One is inflammation. And like, that's always going to be there. Like if I drink, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be swollen. That's okay.
Yeah.
But the other thing was my skin issues. And quite honestly, the Accutane has really cleared that up. And I know it's like kind of a intense drug, they say. But my experience is just like chapped lips and clear skin. So
you look great.
Fuck yeah. I'll take it.
You look great. Mm-hmm. We still have to dive into the autoimmune of it all. We have not had our episode.
Full episode. It's funny because both of like this kind of connected us at the beginning, but now it's like just totally in the back of our minds because we're just feeling good and
feeling good. Yeah.
When it's in the back of your mind and nothing is flared up and you feel good and things are moving and grooving, you're like,
it's easy.
What autoimmune disease? You know,
it's easy to kind of like put that in the back of your mind. But I do remember times when it's not so easy, and it is.
And we both were flared up at one time at the same time. Like it was like a year and a half ago. It was like a year ago January, and I was really in it. I left working for a little bit, and you were in it. You were like going through all your diet stuff, and it's just when you're in it, it's the 360, like it's on your mind 24/7.
It literally, that is it. 100%.
It's right here, front of mind. But when you're not, you're just like, oh, that old thing. I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I forgot to take my medicine this morning because it's just I've been good. So anyways, I'll take it.
But for those of you who do suffer from any type of autoimmune condition, we see you, we hear you, we feel you, we know what you're going through. It's truly like an imaginary
disease. Like people can't see it from the outside. So unless you fully experience from the inside, it's really hard to be able to relate.
Yes.
So we relate to you.
Yeah, we'll dust it all off and we will get into it because I do think it's such an important different ones.
So
it'll be an important conversation. And you know what? Honestly, I think a lot of people have different experiences with it and what works. Some people go to the extreme with diet changes. I've been there. I've done that. It literally took over my entire life.
Same.
And I could not live that way.
Same.
So.
Yeah. It's like literally the word balance just continues to come back.
Yes, I was just going to say that. The balance is what truly has like kept me at peace because like, yes, I can be like really thoughtful about like the food that I'm, eating and the drinks that I'm drinking. But if I want to have a Diet Coke, I'm going to have a goddamn Diet Coke.
A fridge sig.
I think I'll live through it. But will I make this a regular thing? No, probably not. Because
don't come to my house if you don't drink Diet Coke. Because my whole fridge is Diet Coke. And that comes from my mother. So.
It's so good. But again, balance. Like I truly believe in the balance of modern medicine and
for sure. And like I'm sorry, but we're coming into summer and like there's 12 to 8 weeks in Marblehead where we're shining and we're freaking shining right now. So we have to be in it. We have to get the spritz. We have to get the lobster roll. Oh my God, I had such a good lobster roll on the Cape in P-Town. It was so good.
Yum.
So good.
So anyways, again, we're all about balance here, babes.
Yeah.
Just like go easy on yourself, take care of your body, but like have the Diet Coke, all right?
Seriously.
Anyways, we're here.
Anywho's, what are we reading, watching, listening to? Give me the deal.
Yeah, so we figure in our little yap and chat session here, what did I call it? What was the title of this? Yapping between classes? Is that what we were calling it? It was a funny
yapping.
name.
Yeah, we'll review. I think it was yapping between classes.
But anyways, as we yap between classes, there's always going to be some, podcast listening and some reality TV watching because that's who I am at my core.
Me too.
I wish I had it in me to pick up a book, but we are going to pick up
We're also living
books.
in such a wild time right now. It's like such a treat to be living in this Summer House moment as someone that's watched Summer House from day one, work as twins, if you know, you know. And I just feel like we have to debrief.
Yes,
so
it's on top of mind.
It's top of mind because the day we're filming this is the morning after part 3 of the reunion. And so we're getting a bonus episode next week.
Thank
Can't
God.
fucking wait. And they're picking up the cameras like as of now, like post Secret being out. But I just have to like get this off my chest. Okay.
Yeah.
When Kyle looked at West and was like, you have isolated Amanda. No one in the world likes her. What are you going to do to take care of her now? And he was just silent. It was like, like I'm not a big Kyle guy either, although I feel for him in this circumstance.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, he just said something so thoughtful and like smart.
Yeah.
But I was feeling for him. I was feeling for Ciara when she was like holding back tears and she said, Amanda was like, I'm sorry I did this to you. And she goes, you're still actively doing it to me.
Yeah.
Like that was such a good moment too, because it's like every day you choose to like prioritize this person over me, you're still fucking doing it.
Yeah. It's insane. The whole thing is insane. I'm kind of speechless about some of it because on one hand, the Kyle of it all. Let me give you my thoughts on that. I'm right now Team Kyle, but it's also like he's so emotional over Amanda. Where was that? Where was that the whole time?
He's like,
it's
my wife.
It's like
I'm like, you were saying You to her at dinner.
It's such a bummer because it's like you don't know what you got till it's gone kind of
Yeah.
situation. And like, again, I could care less about Amanda right now. Like, she's not anyone's favorite person. But it's just sad to see. You're like, oh, why couldn't you have that like oomph for her then?
I know.
And like everything could have been different.
From a relationship standpoint.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like everything could have been different. So I kind of still like punt it back in his court. Like,
Definitely.
woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Definitely.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like actually, I don't know. I feel like you and your husband have been together a long time, but I feel like everyone can relate to like leaving a good or a situation and then being like, oh, the grass isn't always greener.
Yeah.
But I think ultimately, like the thing that I keep coming up with is Amanda has put her hat on like being a girl's girl
Yeah.
for literally 10 seasons of this show.
Girl's girl.
She claims to have been a girl's girl, and to me, what a girl's girl means is that, like, above all, you're prioritizing your friendships and your girls and your crew. And I feel like I don't know that I've ever seen that energy. Like, every single summer is the same story about Kyle and Amanda.
Yeah.
And I understand they're, like, an interesting story because they're always fighting. And so that's what the producers can kind of, like, assure is going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, whoa. And then I died when Andy was like, are you two on beta block?
Oh my God. And he was like, yes.
I think this is Andy's best reunion because, you know, usually he says kind of what we're thinking or he asks questions from like the Bravo sphere that are the questions we have. But he was just so on point when he was like, are you two on beta blockers? It was like, that was.
Was it him who said that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
He goes, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
And then
yes, because he
Wes
was
is
like, you're
like-
not even emotional in the least
Jesse
bit.
Solomon is like sobbing.
Sobbing.
Jesse Solomon, oh my God, I love you. And
Sobbing.
I felt so bad for him because you know what it is? I feel like he really thought he knew Wes, and then like the whole Miha thing.
Yeah.
With where he's like, I've traveled with you and you told me that Miha knew you weren't exclusive.
Yeah.
But Miha did not know that.
Yeah.
Which means you lied to me. Like really seeing someone's true colors.
Yeah.
Like
It
it's
ain't
like
good.
really hard to come back from that.
It ain't
It
good.
ain't good. And now the whole family dynamic, you wonder
Yeah.
what they do.
Yeah.
Like, does she pull an Ariana and
it's
be like, I'm
literally-
not filming with Amanda?
I mean, wouldn't they need to be filming soon, if not like getting ready now?
I think they literally start the week of 4th of July, typically.
So how do we we're going to have to do some detective
But
work.
this is the other thing too, and maybe Ciara's moving on from the show, although I heard that she's not, but she just flew to Love Island a la Ariana
Oh, sick.
to do like
Little cameo?
the Sun Afterlife
Yeah.
or like whatever when they wear beautiful dresses and like stomp around. It's so good. And she's going to go on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I think that Ciara is obviously the winner in all of this, but you got to feel for her. She made herself so clear this summer on why she felt the way she felt, and then she just got it handed right back to her again. It's like,
yeah.
at
It's
that
a
point,
bummer. But I also, again, not to play devil's advocate, but like, I think she built this relationship with West up to be so much more than he ever claimed it to
Obviously.
be.
He's such a
Obviously.
fuckboy. He doesn't
I
claim
know.
any of this.
I
girls.
know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really sad that she was
built it
so
up to Amanda.
yeah.
And so Amanda knew what it was to her.
There we go. That's
and that's
it.
what it. That's
Yeah.
what it is for
Yes.
me. Like it might have
Yes.
not been that to Wes, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was to Ciara. And I have definitely been in that position where like I thought something was more serious. And that's a lack of communication,
Yeah.
which we clearly can see from Wes. Are you shitting me? He
Yeah.
literally didn't say boo. He's like, I'm just trying to remain. What did he say? Hold my composure. Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting.
It was so interesting. The beta blocker had me like, what are you doing?
And it's been clipped. I actually saw it as a clip first on like reels or whatever, you know, when you're just like scrolling reels.
Yeah.
I saw it as a clip and I was like, wait, this is the funniest thing ever. I can't wait to watch the whole episode.
Oh my God. So, bonus episode. I'm dying over it.
Freaking out. So you see Lindsay talking to Amanda and she's like, I feel like the dumbest girl in the world. And Lindsay goes, honestly, you should feel like that.
But also, let's think about this heavy editing. What are they editing back? Like, is
No,
this
I know,
as it
totally,
relates
I
to?
know.
So
But-
I'm curious to see that whole conversation and like, you know, what.
But even
they're
if it's not
truly
in
gonna get
regards to
into.
Wes, you got to give it to Linz. Like
Yeah.
she's such a real one.
Yeah.
And then you also see Wes and Carl talking, which we did
Kyle.
hear about. Sorry, Kyle, which we did hear about. You know, they did say on the reunion, like, oh, we talked after and we filmed it. And I guess he was saying like, oh, we don't have to film at West. Like, we're real friends. And Kyle was like, no, we filmed everything else up until now. We're filming.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. So
I can't wait.
If you don't watch Summer House,
what are you waiting for?
you should.
You should.
You really should.
You really, truly should. And you should watch it from the very beginning because that
you know
also.
what, too? Like, even if you watch it from, like, the Hannah Burner episodes, because those things all build up to this moment.
Yeah.
It started with, like, the whole Hannah, Amanda, I keep saying Kyle. I keep saying Carl, but I mean Kyle. Yeah, so anyways, you got to watch it.
Yeah, it's all, a lot of my mom chats
Have you seen
are.
El Prez, like Dave Portnoy? He's like, Amanda Batuglia.
Batuglia. Yes.
He's like, tea by the sea, Nantucket. It's cold out. They said my name in the episode last night, and I was ecstatic. He goes, I did the robot. Like, are you okay? Like, you are not okay.
His skin is literally falling off the poor guy.
Literally.
He's
Yeah,
cooking.
I know everyone like hates him, but obviously the North Shore girls that we are, we have to stay. I mean, his mom was my child development. His mom taught me about like birth control.
Shut up. Cool.
Yeah.
Love
She was
that.
my child development teacher.
Love it.
I had those fake babies.
Yeah.
And she was my teacher. Yeah. So
Oh, man. I live for all this summer house drama.
I know.
What will we do when it's done? What else will we talk about?
I mean, there's been so much Bravo drama. I feel like
I know.
Bravo's giving it to all of us.
Bravo is. I'm
Now,
watching.
have you tuned in at all to the Real Housewives of Rhode
Yes, I was
Island?
literally just going to say that. I need to catch up. I'm a few episodes behind.
I'm behind too, but
But it's giving old school Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like Dolores is in it, and literally they all have the same like doctors because they literally all look the same.
They all
like
look
I
the same,
cannot
yeah.
tell them apart. But I went to college in Rhode Island.
Yes.
So I love it because we used to like love going on through those neighborhoods, and the houses are just so gorgeous, and like you just don't always think about Rhode Island, or if you're not from here, you don't think about Rhode Island as like this gorgeous place. You think about it as this tiny little state, but it's so freaking pretty. Like if you have never been to Rhode Island, you got to go immediately.
Yeah, we got to catch up. We'll
I know that
debrief
we
on
have nationwide followers.
worldwide.
Worldwide.
We will debrief on Housewives of Rhode Island next time once we're all caught up.
I gotta binge. For sure. Wait, have you watched any of Off Campus?
Oh yes, I am about 4 or 5 episodes in.
Me
It's,
too.
It's brilliant. I love it.
It's as like Joe Bros, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
What's it called? Chick flicks. 90s girls.
Yeah. So much.
It is serving everything we need.
I said to my mom friend group that it is the perfect blend, and I don't know if you know these shows, but perfect blend between. Did you ever watch Greek? It's giving Greek, blended with.
Think about Greek. Wait,
It's
I
giving.
need to watch that again.
I know it's giving Greek blended with Sex Lives of College Girls.
I never watched that, but I do know what you're talking
Yes,
about. Yeah.
those two shows blended together.
it.
That is the recipe
Yeah,
for Off
is.
Campus, and it is so good.
I actually saw a really funny social media thing. Can't remember where it was on now, but if I find it, I'll put it on the PPP Instagram because it had me laughing. But it was like comparing all the off-campus still shots or like even in movement videos to 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh yes,
And it was like, this is the formula. Boy drives in car, and it's like when he's driving in the car after the bar, and they're like, after she does. Ease my chair. And like they're silent, and like they're looking at each other, and then the other one looks, and like then there's just so many like similarities to it, and
So
that's
good.
why all the millennial moms are.
Wait, so did you finish it?
No,
Okay. Again,
I think
we
I
got to
have, like,
finish
2
it.
more episodes or something. I'm like, don't want it to end.
Will there be another season? Do we know?
I think they've set us up for more.
Okay.
Someone's read the book.
These are
book
books.
series.
Yes, these are
Someone's
books.
read the book. I was going to read the book first, but I couldn't take it because
I know.
everyone was talking about it. So I was like, I can't be
See,
patient.
I'm not. So once I see a movie or a show that's a book, I can't do the reverse.
No, but books are always better. So
I can
read
do a
the
book,
book and
first.
then
yeah. I can do a book first, but if I've already saw it, I was like, I want nothing to do with the book. Sorry, sorry.
agree.
Said what I said.
Do you know what else that we should touch on? Because we're both just like having these big days in our homes. And it is preschool graduations and
Jesus.
kindergarten graduations. And even my son, who's 2, just like wrapped up his toddler year, and they just did a simple slideshow. And all of a sudden, we're looking at pictures of him from 10 months ago when he looked like a literal baby. And now he's a big kid. And it's like, my wish for you. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot fathom that this kid is leaving toddlers. And then I think about you and your family, all all of you are done with a school that has treated you so well. So do you want to touch on that? Because I feel like this is a very relatable topic this time of year with things wrapping up.
I mean, like preschool and it coming to like its final end of an era for us, both kids graduating, it is like so insane. Shout out to Seaside. You've literally like done everything for us and not only taking care of our kids, but also
here she goes.
Given me like the most special friends that I could have ever asked for. So it's really insane how emotional I constantly get when I think about this being the end of this chapter. It's like such a special place, and obviously so psyched to not have to be paying a preschool payment.
And now you don't even have to pay for kindergarten.
Okay, so I don't know if that it doesn't go in right away, but shout out to the town for really showing up. Showing up and, you know, getting that question 3.
1, 2, and
no, just
3.
3. Just 3. Just 3.
That's kind of crazy though.
But that was the big one. Question 3 was the big one.
Okay.
So we voted yes. It went through as yes. So this was the big override. But anyways, going back to Seaside, end of an era. It's wild. It gets me very choked up and emotional. Again, like my kids met amazing friends.
Yeah.
I've met the most amazing mom friends that are like my friends for life. Like I don't know what my life would be like without them now. So I am forever grateful. And yeah, it's just wild.
It's wild.
It's wild.
Yeah, we still have a few more years at our preschool. We are at a different one, but I cannot fathom the day that I won't enter that school.
Yeah.
So I can completely relate to you. And
well, because it's like also like your first moment in parenthood, like, I mean, whether it's daycare or whatever, this was like the first place that like I sent my kids to where it like wasn't a grandparent or, you know, they weren't just like in my home with a babysitter. And like you trust these people and
it's their first taste of the world. And now it's like over. Like you're on to the next thing.
It's
oh my gosh.
crazy.
Yeah. I know you met a really good group of girls through Seaside. I think Seaside does bring a lot of families together, and that's amazing. The preschool I go to, unfortunately, it funnels into a different, like a private school and not the public school. So I feel like a lot of the parents are already connected through
mean,
siblings.
Like afterwards. Yes.
That like the kids don't really go to the same schools. They all go to a different school. So anyways, I don't have that same experience as you as far as the moms, but I have met amazing moms, especially with my oldest. Were those moms that you made the friends, the kids are Kinley's age or Cameron, or just both?
Both.
Yeah, just good moms all around.
Really good moms all around. And definitely like when it was like Kinley, I met like a really good core group, and it's just amazing. It's really cool.
It's almost like your first kid you're like clinging to. Yeah. Like you're like, oh, you need a friend.
But it was also like you think about the timing. It was also like pandemic. We were all like craving just like human connection and like, you know, outside of your walls of your home.
You're like, oh my God, I haven't made a friend in 4 years. Like, this is so fun.
It's just wild. So it's, you know, on to the next chapter.
Moms. Even if your kids just like has their dance recital or has like their final softball, it's just the whole wrapping up of it all. Yeah. It's just like, whoa, how have these 10 months gone by?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just such a sentimental time of year. I had Sailor's kindergarten. Basically, they call it like an author's picnic, but you're just looking through like how they've learned to write and read through the year. And she has the most amazing teacher who like got choked up. Yeah. Talking about how they're like the future class of 2038. And I was like, oh my God. I literally can't. And they were just singing their little, they do the Pledge of Allegiance in sign language.
Oh, nice.
And she's like, to the flag. And she's like on the little stage back there in the garden. And I was just like, oh my gosh. You're like, you finished kindergarten.
I know. It's
crazy.
It's big.
And so, yeah, shout out to the moms who are crying with us this month.
Yeah.
Weekly.
Tomorrow's the last day, and it's going to be a real big sob fest.
I know.
Real big sob fest. But it's all good stuff. All good things. I was talking
yesterday to a mom who has a third grader having like the moving on ceremony. Yeah. And going to Village.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, moving on from elementary school. That's like college at that point. Deal. They're like 25. Yeah. It felt so big. I'm like, oh my God, how can that already be happening in third grade? But
there's a lot of schools. There's a lot of steps.
There's a lot of schools. I know it wasn't like this where I grew up. So it was like
in Marblehead when I was here either.
Really?
Though. Yes, there was all the elementary schools, and then there was the village school was the middle school, and it was grades 5 through 8.
Oh, and the middle school is the high school?
And the what do you call it? The veteran school was the high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the high school was built when you were in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's when
Everything
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
there's a lot of kids. There's so many kids
and they
here.
didn't even open the veteran school immediately. Like there was like a whole
wow.
like reno of it all before like that came into play.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's lots of steps. We got
Yeah.
lots of stages. But now we're on to summer and thinking about all the
Oh my gosh, you guys.
camps and the schedules. So it's gonna be a real
We hope to maintain our schedules
and our sanity
and our uploading and our classes. I mean, we hope the two of us to be at every class, but
Yes.
I already know, like, Stacy's got it all. Okay, she's got the babysitter, the camps, and this and that, and I can't send Miles to camp. He's 3. I just can't do it.
You
I'm
didn't
like,
sign him up for
I
any camps?
can't.
No
No,
camps.
I can't. So next year
enough.
he'll do camp at his school.
Yep.
And the following year, I think I'm going to try to get him to the public
Oh yeah.
preschool.
Do it. Go.
So yeah, but Sailor will be
in.
up at camp up there
Yeah.
a few weeks, and then gymnastics.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll do some paddleboard. We got to get the girls in it together.
Yeah, yeah.
We got to get on the water to
Yeah,
paddleboard.
yeah. If you didn't hear, we're getting out on the water, so we're gonna tell all y'all about it.
Yeah.
With Sup East Coast, and it's gonna be a real beautiful evening in the summer on the water, on the boards.
Can't wait.
Well, we are absolutely running out of time.
No. One more thing though.
Okay.
We were talking about how there's something nice about just having like a uniform, something that
thank you.
fits well, looks amazing, and you can just put like any top with it and you're off to go. And Stacy posted these insane pants. We both have this top last week, and then she bops to my house in the other color of the pants. And I'm like, you know what? This is what we need to do. Find the things we like and
uniform.
look good on us, the uniform, and get them in every color.
Yeah.
So anyways, you need to repost these and put the link
Am I
up
gonna
so I
stand
can
up
buy
here?
them.
Do you want me to stand
Yeah,
up
you
and
can
show,
stand up
give a
and
visual?
Yeah.
Okay, but also we've shouted out this top before, Twin Lion Varley. It's epic. I've worn it probably
I know. I
6
haven't even
times.
worn it yet. It looks so good on her because she's so tan. Oh my
6
god.
times I've worn this shirt with different types of pants and
Pants.
outfits and all the things. All right, don't die.
Oh my god, look how cute they are.
Don't die.
Wait, put your ankle up here for 1 sec. Look at the length. Look at the length, you guys. And the hang and the drape. Are they linen? There's a linen blend probably.
It's probably a linen blend.
Front pocket.
Yeah.
No drawstring, which I like.
No,
I
just
hate
an
when the
elastic
drawstring
waistband.
hangs
They do
down.
run a tiny bit oversized. So if you're
So what
short,
are
these
a
are a
size
size small. If you're short, I would say maybe go petite or, just be aware of that. You might need to get them hemmed.
Okay. All right. I'm going
They
to
are-
try a small petite. That's what I'm going to try.
We're going to share the link, and I'll probably do a little post again about it. But yeah.
She had the cutest gingham ones on the other day, which would be amazing with a red shirt for the 4th of July.
Yes.
So
I need
that's
this
top of
shirt in
mind.
red. How do we do that? Julia, find it for us. Find it for us. All right, I'm sweating. We got to go pick up. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.